feels really comfortable calling on as well. I think it's always one that I think in the Furia time for Art was their strongest map in many ways. And I think it plays well to his way of calling and particularly the things you can do on the T side. So yeah, it all kind of points well to Fluxo, but as mentioned, one of paiN's strongest maps, as many tend to be these days. Direct planets. It's 13-9. Just yesterday. It's not infallible on it.
Counter-Strike have not tweeted since that teaser. I just went and checked. So we still wait patiently for that. Art waits patiently for the players outside and deals with Lux. Takes his head off, a swing in from main, trying to get another player. But now they've identified that Kawes was out secret. Art with another killing blow. And that forces Fluxo down ramp.
Waiting. In fact, 3 players down here on B. 2 players down here on B. No players are down here on B.
What? How?
2 players are here on ramp.
How have they done that? And AQZ is in such a prime spot. They need to clear this, and Art does. He's killed every player so far on the paiN Gaming roster, and he's looking for even more. Snow rears his head over towards control and just shuts the doors, trying to waste as much time as possible. Art's now been dinked, and Big Azira just runs away. Art finds a 4th kill, looking for the ace. They need to get on the bomb. Art's just sticking it. Round over, Art does everything.
4 kills, the bomb defused. Not quite the ace, but he does his job. Yeah, that's very Art. He's got low HP, he's got the kit. Knows he has a bit of cover, the door's shut, and Bigazera doesn't want to peek in the 1v2, hoping that's not going to be the commitment with the kit. Art feels all too confident to go for it. And that was with paiN getting such nice kills into B. There were 3 rotates. All of them lose their fights. The NQZ in that power position gets nothing done. Art just hard clears him. From there, they just charge in.
And Art's dropped Zevi the AWP. It's a hero AK out of paiN. There was a hero AK. How does this keep happening? Pyria finds Big Azira. That can now be scavenged and passed over to Lux, but without armor, it's going to be a little bit tricky to use it. Oh, he does. But, I mean, he's been naded. So HP isn't great.
I kind of like the approach of the hero AK and then having a player with armor to pick it up afterwards. Like, it's a very, like, VP-esque kind of approach to the second round. I am surprised they didn't just invest in, given only 1 player lived on the CT side. I guess paiN playing the long game.
NQZ's now got the gun, which doesn't have armor. So, same result, I suppose. 50 seconds, Fluxo in the power positions. Here's Zevi. He's about to reveal to paiN that he does have the AWP. And Kawes hits the deck. And they just can't handle him. And of course, why would you be able to handle him when there's no utility? And Nick should just be here on the cleanup. Lux can't even get the gun. It's simple, it's quick, and efficient from Fluxo. They go 2-0. Let's see what this buy looks like, because Big Azira is going to be, what, on a Mac 10? Maybe in just a Tech 9 with util?
That's not too bad. Honestly, I think it was cool just to give yourself a chance in that round. Now you have a pretty good buy in this round. Playing with numbers. Test on ramp. Nyx has been targeted on B on Vertigo, now targeted on ramp, but stands tall for the first. The flashbang actually almost sets him up for another, and they've devastated them until NQZ gets the double back. Oh, but Kai is pushed behind him, and NQZ adjusts. How has he managed that then? Because there will get caught. So NQZ needs the full ace. He wants this round for paiN.
20 HP's really tricky, though. And you got a minute left. You haven't got a smoke to go outside, but that's the last piece of info you had. A player was back garage. Look at the way Pyria is playing this. Pyria is in spawn. Has he timed out? Oh, he might have timed out.
Oh, well, the round is most certainly happening.
No, he got a kill.
No, he
But
might just be watching hell.
The thing is, I heard type in the chat.
Maybe it was just like NS.
Maybe. He's not moving though, like at all.
Well, it might not matter because Art has. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Art gets the kill. No, he was there.
Oh,
He
okay.
was just holding that push.
Fair. It really looked like he timed out though. You know?
Maybe someone else DC'd and saying, hey, can we get attacked?
Oh, maybe it
No.
just was NS.
It might have just been NS. Sometimes it is just NS. There were some NSs from NQZ.
He's the only one with kills apart from Big Uzera.
Alright, let's not go through round. The other kills are coming. Right now.
Superior. Oh.
Almost. The Hero Galil gets juggled. It's Snow's time to shine.
And Art just walks close to the doorway. He's going to join with Kai, and they're going to push lobby. Lux aware, but Kai takes his head off. Nick stands tall at ramp in the meanwhile, trying to create enough space to find even more, and he does. 2 kills. Zevi steps in from hell. You got the players that have pushed in towards lobby already. Art should find Big Uzera. He has seen him. Not the cleanest, but he does get the kill. He remains flawless and immortal. So do Fluxo. 4-0. Enough money for Big Uzera to drop NQZ and AWP.
Counter-Strike have tweeted.
Have they?
A release note is up.
Okay.
But it's a troll tweet. It's a troll tweet.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. They know that they've got us. We'd do anything for a fix right now.
Make
I'm
sure
paying to
to
do
put
anything
the
for a
link
round.
here.
Gonna come, maybe, not here.
I can't believe they've got us all on strings.
Yeah, they just deleted that tweet and they put another one saying that they need to make sure they put the link into it. They're baiting. It's coming though. This round's gotten interesting for paiN though. After losing that opening kill, they've managed to find 2 back, and Lux catches Kai over the top of the smoke. Fun little lurk smoke in front of main. Gave him that space to enter, and this looks like paiN getting on the board. Zevi and Nyx, who have been so strong over towards Rat, this time paiN avoid them completely. Outside is the play. It's where they find the success.
Yeah, great work from Lux. Just taking the space over towards Garage. Shout out Counter-Strike for just ruining that round because I was so baited by them. But good work from paiN. Saving the AWP and saving Nyx's AK on CT feels nice. And this is what Fluxo have been doing quite a lot. They've been going for a lot of these saves. They've been keeping their economy really healthy on the CT side. So even if there are a couple of blemishes on the record, they can still have the strongest buy possible moving forward. But for paiN, it's a taste of success. It just needs to be repeated and replicated. Something they're very used to doing. But how are Fluxo going to adjust? Because Superior, in a few moments outside, just try and take these fights, try and look open and get really aggressive early on. Maybe there's another player that comes over. Maybe there's a third player that looks to do the damage. We saw Fluxo on Vertigo send 2, even 3 players to try and plug a hole. I wonder if they do that outside now.
Jumping up. Furia finds success off it. Catches Bigazera ascending on the boxes of his own. Drop onto main. 3 players outside. Bomb as well. Art. Ooh, definitely saw him. Manages to get away. That's given some space for paiN to work. Let's play a back garage. He's holding the cross. And QZ catches Art. There's that swing. Pyria finds his second and is still present, at least for the moment. Snow looking for him, but Nyx and Kai both find a kill apiece and it falls to Lux, who's been begging for this head. Just cannot find anything. I don't think he will.
There's Pyria. Finally gets removed. That's doing a tremendous job outside. And Art heard the drop from Lux on towards top main, which is why Pyria never peeked that angle. And he made sure to maneuver towards back garage to deny, snap back the bomb. And when it was being pressured, that's when Kai swings in. Nyx does his job over at ramp. Again, you can see the X on the mini-map. And for Lux, he now has to find 3 kills against his old organization. He's got a time in here. 10 seconds down into B, but Nyx is here.
Shouldn't be able to get anything done here. And tonight, and its team. 5-1 up after Expo. Brandon. CS2. A video.
Okay.
The new AK skin that's not released yet. New stickers. And charms. You know, like in the other game, how you can put the little things that hang off your guns?
Oh.
It looks so cool. You can put it anywhere on the AK. It's like a little guy with a tongue.
Oh, that's...
And it hangs around.
Oh, that's the monster skin from Overpass.
How cool. Yeah. How cool is that?
It's alright.
I think it's so cool.
I would prefer a gameplay update, Valve.
Yeah. That's
being
coming
honest.
too. That's coming too.
Lobby crunch. Out of Fluxo. Cowes. He had to find success. Will have this brilliant timing. No, he won't, but at least Snow's holding. And then Cowes follows up onto Art. Much better out of paiN. They play patient. Fluxo overextend, and they get punished.
Nyx looking to aggress. Sees nothing. paiN with the 2-player lead. Not looking to fumble this one. Outside go the majority. Cowers just lurking as expecting Fluxo to want to maybe attempt a second go at it. That plays in the right place. Flashbang doesn't quite work out. Cowers aware of Nyx, spots the gun barrel. Big kill. Zevi doesn't get to fire a shot. You know where the final player was. This will be paiN's second. Easily done.
Don't give him fights, is all I'll say, because it will make it a little bit more expensive. For Fluxo, they just get undone. I like the idea of the lobby aggression, but they go too far into lobby. Once they don't see anyone, it should just be the withdrawal. It should be back to site, back to figure out where paiN are. You send one player up towards the flank, fair enough, but Art lingering for way too long in lobby. Cowers will punish. And from there, paiN are in control. NQZ keeps his AWP. Does paiN have any further follow-up here? Well, Pyria now starts secret.
He was quite in flux as to his position outside. See what I did that?
Oh, Yes, I did.
Did he cause any pain? No, because sometimes this Molotov doesn't spread up onto the top if you're on top of it, and
It
I
hasn't.
think that hasn't, yeah.
Oh, it did right at
One
the
tick,
last.
one tick. That's the info they need. They should be able to clear him. Still gets the dink. Betrayed by a single tick.
Brutal. But Zevi's still hitting shots outside. So Cowers looks for the inverse, to push in towards Hut, to give paiN an avenue back, but Kai's already repositioned. And Art's here as well. Everything being covered by Fluxo. And now this player has revealed himself in towards Hut. NQZ's now here in heaven. This is really difficult to maneuver if you're paiN. So through main, down the vent, that could be the escape route.
Yeah, there is a little time, like a little bit of space they can take. They're going to throw the molly. That kind of lets Art know this is happening, but...
Oh, no, they're faking it. They want to go, they want to go A. 20
seconds. Art has gone back towards Hut. Kai slips in. Oh, surely there's no way for paiN to make this work. Cowes has gone up and over, loud about it. But Kai's still behind sight. There's less than 10 seconds left. There's just no way. His presence alone is enough. Art wins the round, but it's Kai that gets the kills that make it happen.
That's such a shame because it was the initial missed boost. They tried to boost in the smoke and they couldn't quite figure out where they needed to go. And Cowes falls off the boost and that gives all the audio and that allows Art to push through Hut successfully and have that time in. If they get the boost right the first time, I think that round plays out a whole lot differently. Because Art would be caught out, he doesn't make that move, and then Kai at back sight would be traded. That's a shame because it's a fun idea. You fake the vent drop with the smoke to try and boost up onto Hut roof. It's the most unexpected thing. It works out. Another one of those quite enough here. Fluxo in cruise control on their CT side. Look at this buy now for the T's. It's horrible.
Two rifles again. Block armor for Big Azera, hoping to pick up one of those rifles. Go into A, most definitely, but no utility to get it done with, so it's just going to be pure numbers. Trying to contact in. Oh, it's free smoke, well timed. It's Hut that the play looks to take place.
There's no flashes, though. You got to contact in. You got to win out all your fights, and Kai's on an off angle to deal with this, and then you've got Art on the follow-up. So Snow will look high and deal with the play on the other side, but Kai just reveals himself. 30 seconds left. You got to start sprinting somewhere else. So Big Azera will try and get into ramp. Nix falls off. 25 seconds left, and yeah, you've left it way too long, paiN.
Yeah, with Kai here, they most definitely have. He's not going to flub his lines on that one. Oh, okay. Snow.
Can't get the bomb. It's up on Raylan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice shot. Oh my god. There was an opportunity there. What a tap from Snow. Zevi able to hit that one AWP shot, but if he misses that, that's paiN's round somehow. But it's not.
It's fine. Fair for Snow for making that look terrifying. But the most important scoreline is the one at the top. 7 rounds plays 2. paiN have not had a sniff in this first half. That's the closest it comes to, and that's 25 seconds ramp explode. It feels like we're getting almost, but not quite. Think about how that pistol started as well, with the kills on B. Pyria now knows a player's in main. Big Azera will deal with him outside, and Art with the MP9. Feels like he needs to try and get the kills, but in the meantime, Cowers has made it down vent. This would be a B split. And Luck's even going to walk through into lobby. Kai? Okay, not caught off.
Yeah, that's kind of wild move from Lux there. You can get B, and against Zevi. Nix. Oh, I thought he was just going to charge that smoke for a second. No,
saving.
picking up
Oh.
the orb. Ark gets a kill. Money's just not good for Fluxo is the problem. Are you going to be enticed by
No.
this?
No. They were so far away, they'd already committed to the save before Art went for this dive. So he's now looking for damage limitation. If he can push paiN up the ramp, potentially into Nyx's orb, it's a double-edged sword, because Nyx has got the potential to do a lot of damage. Same with Kai. And then if they go the other way, they're sort of suffocated in towards Art. But they will maneuver over towards Secret. Art's completely run away. He's in towards Spawn. Everything's okay. Everyone will save. paiN will at least get 1 round back. But I feel like they need 5. I feel like 7-5 should be the outcome that is necessary for paiN. I know their CT sides are very good, but this is not the same paiN I'm used to watching.
Fluxo, at least, yeah, with the weapon, starting to go. Oh, it doesn't mind the MP9. Zevi's orb roams outside. As we have Furia taking a fast move towards Secret. paiN haven't extended quickly, so he'll be in a good position to start off this round. As you can see, 3 players from paiN are outside.
That molly just spreading down on towards Art's position is somewhat unfair. Molly thrown forward into red box. This all depends on the timing here from paiN, and he will find Lux. Instant decapitation, he's out of there. But he doesn't know about the rest of paiN that have now scaled through. Zevi's very aware that that's just happened. And paiN have got so many options of where they want to go. They can go ramp, they can now go heaven, they can go through main. The world's their oyster.
I didn't love that Zevi went up to heaven there without any information kind of outside.
Oh, timing on this. Oh, if Kai went down the ladder, but instead it's going to be paiN revealing himself and again running away. Nyx has found one with the MP9 and Art now reveals his presence. These players are split up and NQZ's got the bomb and he needs to move to snow.
Yeah, now they should know this is going to be down to B. Again, paiN is already here and time is again a big problem for paiN. They don't have a smoke, just the Molotov, and paiN is having a massive round. Kills in every which direction. Snow, what can you do? Good kill into the first. Expecting that swing, but again, time means he has no room to move. Fluxo on their 8th. paiN had a good opportunity, but just couldn't find the way to make that work.
What I will say is really good maneuvers by Fluxo, because even though Zevi goes heaven and throws his life away, you've got paiN that goes secret, then moves to ramp, and by him making that rotation, it means that Fluxo can push in towards lobby, which is the most common reaction you expect from a CT side team to take when you lose outside, but also it gives you control for quick rotates not only to A, but also towards ramp, and paiN staying alive, he does everything. That's another impact round, won entirely off the back of paiN. For paiN, it feels like it's going to be an A-pop, but it's going to be quite quick at that.
Yeah, smoke has slowed them down a little bit. Here they come. Bad timing, but manages to fall back just about. Will be run down eventually. But their paiN spams for 2. A blow on the smoke gives them the opportunity. Kai in the hut, Nyx in heaven. Snow hits the deck. It's a 9-3 half. Fluxo lights out.
We're so back. 9-3. Dominant from Fluxo on CT, and they're looking to up the ante here with
Flashed
Avenger.
himself.
See you
and
later.
Still got down.
Bye-bye.
Still got down.
Kawez wants to try and fight. Okay, and hits that shot on Kai. Art snaps back on Lux. This is chaotic. Art's got the bomb, and he's surrounded. And these players coming in late from Red Box isn't going to help matters. Art's been dropped with the bomb. Snow deals his Zevi outside. This pistol is manic, and somehow Nix can probably win it.
Lux dropped down the vent and won the fight. He just chased them down. I don't know how he managed that. That's a team ace from paiN. Fluxo got 3 players down successfully and still lost the round. Outrageous. paiN just didn't let them have that space for free. And alright, 9-3. Comes 5-9. You got something to say?
Gotta remember, look, it is still CT side nuke. For everything that we've said about 9-3 and it being brilliant, it is still CT side nuke, and you are still playing against paiN, who have just naded you on top silo, deleted you outside, and sure, it might only be the eco, but if they're able to get a lot of money, if they're able to do this flawlessly, feel really confident, Snow now knows that Nix is here in lobby, this game is not over.
Most certainly not. We'll see what the first gun round looks like. That's what we start to get excited about paiN bringing it back, because Era's been running around getting kills everywhere. Went outside. Squeaky. I don't know why Snow used the dual Berettas there. Because it's less money. And I feel like the dualies don't do more damage than the MP9 does.
Style points.
Yeah, I guess so.
I agree, though. He maybe should have made money, but c'est la vie. He got the kill anyway. Top of the board for paiN as well. 12 kills for him. Matches Pyria on the other end of proceedings for Fluxo. The bonus, are they going to get aggressive with it? They just showed how aggressive they can be against an eco. I'd like to see someone a little bit more high octane out of paiN. Instead, it is a slow meander just into their default positions. Ooh. Okay, Art. That's so Art.
Yeah, just a casual drop off. No utility or anything to kind of say it was on the way.
Guys, I have timing. No, I don't.
Never mind, one back garage. Kawez sees the shadow, ready for Kai's swing. Still cops a dink. The Lils, they really do suck. The Galil not only doesn't get the kill, but means Zevi has to expend a lot of his health trying to get in. And because Sarah's already down here, Lux also arrives. First gun round. Looking good for paiN. Surely because they're finish the job here. That's that first kill, and the second comes from him as well. Upgrades to an AK. That's a great round from paiN.
Another moment of BU0 saying to NQZ, do you want an AWP, mate? I can drop you it. Okay, Lux can have it instead. There we go. There's the quick swap over. I think it has been every single time NQZ needs an AWP drop, it's been BU0. We've seen it now twice here and once on Vertigo. Stats that don't matter, but I'll tell you them anyway. Brought to you by B-Dog.
I don't know if that segment's going to catch on.
I really don't think it will. Bones of Wisdom.
Oh, that's kind of getting somewhere.
Oh, HE of Wisdom. Homing missile onto Pyria.
All right, 9-3 half. Becomes 9-7.
And sure, you've only had one gun round here, but you feel like Fluxo should be really good on their T side because of the players that they've got. This doesn't feel like a defense-orientated team. This feels like high-octane, all-energy, pure adrenaline moments of just chaos. Interesting smoke that's been thrown here to sort of aid Cowes, but it has worked out in the end. Art falls. There was a deagle shot that looked a little bit scary, but everyone from paiN is now stepping in and dealing all the damage. Period. We'll find one on the way out, but as you mentioned, Lucy, it's a 2-round game.
Yeah, a couple of kills for the deagle is going to mean too much because paiN farmed with those MP9s on prior rounds, so they're sitting on piles of gold. All right, Fluxo. Can't let this slip away after such a strong first half. Two sides with a real story of Vertigo, but case on Nuke. Flames everywhere, but Lux is in a nice little spot, not deterred by them, and it's an expenditure of utility that doesn't really gain too much.
I thought Biggie Zero was going to be tricky. Instead, he just spams and then leaves. Reloads in vent. NQZ's on the angle at ramp. Fluxo haven't really got any map control, so they're going to drop utility in towards A, just sort of feign out some presence, but all eyes on NQZ for this ramp hold.
Yeah, another fake out on A. NQZ gets his kill. Easy as can be. You pay the toll to get ramp control. Where do you go from here? 2 players down below, Snow up above, and Cowes outside. Everywhere you go, paiN are just waiting for you. HE does not go deep enough to get that kill. This one's looking quite flat from Fluxo.
I think flat's a really good adjective to describe this because whilst you have got variation in a lot of these T-side rounds from Fluxo, it feels incredibly sluggish, and it feels like they're waiting for paiN to make a mistake, and they're going to try and pounce off it, and it doesn't work. And as soon as you lose one player on that ramp, NQZ gets the kill and backs off. Notice how scared Fluxo are to commit further in towards those fights. They're worried about another rifler being there because they've been conditioned. Because every single time NQZ's had that shot, had an opportunity, you've also had Cowes that has been over there. There's multiple players attacking you from all directions on this defense. And for Fluxo, where you haven't got any map control and where you're sort of playing this pack-based CS, if you're not attacking sort of with enough pace and being ready and able to trade, you're going to lose out. Okay, that one's just not fair.
He was flashed, it was through a smoke, and I think it was just a random shot. Everything about that was ridiculous. NQZ, what a round. At least the last 2 targets you got to see. We're tied up, Brandon.
Yep. Lux is probably a bit sad because he was just sat top hut for that entire round. They all came A, but he didn't see anyone. They were all dead before they could encroach upon his position. Snow is 17 and 12. If I was running a podcast called Sell Me This Pro, I'd invest in him.
If you were.
If
only you were. Google to find out who's doing a podcast like that.
It's me, guys. My bones of wisdom.
Well, no bones. Here for Fluxo. Nothing but paiN. Snow sowing the seeds. Stand to the smoke. Kai removed. Fluxo all out of ideas. Feels like hanging out in lobby, seeing what happens has been the play, and it's not been a good play.
That's so real. The last 2 gun rounds, they've just sat in lobby and just been pelted by spam, by nades. Oh, you want to go outside? You have seen NQZ. Oh! Nearly. Nearly from Pyria.
NT.
At least he's created room. Oh, well, he did. But Big Zera's already rotated down. That's what I mean. Like, the speed of these rotates have been so good for paiN. Art will try and creep into the main smoke. He thinks he's got this timing again, but Snow is watching this smoke unconditionally. Nothing will make his attention divert away. That smoke, that doesn't matter, because that means his goal only heightened, senses sharpened as he deals with Art.
It looked like he locked onto him through the smoke there because he was holding the walkout on the left side. Sevi will get the kill back, and he almost burns out from that top site utility thrown from outside. That would have made this an interesting round and something that could have happened, but instead, with the bomb lost outside and no time left, paiN Gaming will get double digits first. A 9-3 half, 7 in a row on this CT side.
How brutal this is, and what a crushing reality for Fluxo, who obviously are going through changes, are going through this process, have obviously improved from the last time they played paiN, but this is a completely different task to not only do it once, but do it back to back. And to be honest, this really feels familiar to what happened in that playoff for Challenger Katowice, where it was Fluxo that sort of got the best of paiN on one map, and then the other two, it was dominant. And look, the scoreline felt dominant for Fluxo, but once they run out of ideas, once they run out of steam, it's the experience that shines through. Big Zera will molly off Secret, will do a lot of damage onto these players, but that doesn't stop Fluxo. They're going to try and get this bomb accompanied over. Oh, Zevi makes it. And there are now 4 players down in B. 3 players down in B. That's the bomb. That is a horrible kill to suffer if you're Fluxo, but Kai potentially can trade out Snow, and he does.
And NQC's been spotted dropping, so Pyria has this kill locked in.
Knife him. Oh, okay.
No, they just want the round at this point because they've been struggling. And this will be their round. Fluxo are everywhere right now. Player on A side still. All they needed was to go together with a bit of pace outside, and it works.
And this is all we've been asking for Fluxo, just for a couple of rounds. Just making sure that when you go somewhere together, you're committed and you've got resources to be able to trade. And speak about commitment. 2 players running through a molly. Trade from Kai. Really smart maneuver to go down the vent and just gamble. There wouldn't be a paiN player rotating because Snow hasn't called for it. They get away with one there, Fluxo, but it needs to be a lot more consistent. And they're going to go for exactly the same play that worked in the previous. The same damage being done to the same players. But it's exactly the same result. And you've even got a player now in vent, in Art. How many can Cowers get? Lux has been so loud, they know exactly where he is, so that only sells the play further for Cowers.
Lux, able to fall back to mini ramp, and here he can be a nuisance. They're throwing everything at him to do with him. HE mollies all of the util, and Zevi gets the critical kill into Cowers, still cleared it. Fluxo just took 7 rounds to come online, but they've managed to find something that works.
That round there, the second kill, the clear onto Cowers, that is an example of what some like analysts and casters will call good CSIQ. And it's because Lux was jiggling and remaining in towards that one area of ramp where he could be completely isolated from so many different positions, but he felt safe being there. And it's like, okay, well, why is he there? Like, that's such a weird place to play if you're solo. There has to be another player there. So they're just diligent. They clear all their corners. They deal with Cowers immediately, and he has no threat in the round. So super awareness from Fluxo. They retake the lead. I'll tell you what, if they win this round, Lucy, like, paiN have got no money.
Can you imagine? I think they'll be... Okay, yeah, alright. It'd be so funny for Fluxo to have lost 7 rounds in a row and then just to clean sweep the final ones to win. Hard staying on the Mac 10. Put the pedal to the metal and does get down. Maybe unknown too.
Oh, I like this. They're just going to go back to ramp now. So you put so much pressure outside, you condition it for 2 rounds that you are going to go outside no matter what. And now you take ramp. And the best thing about this is you can still go B with Pyria being a nuisance, or you can maybe even ramp in towards Hell. Smoke down, Kawes now known. You can just go. So you've got to get paiN QZ in his AWP. But
They
that
don't
is
know
it.
here. Oh. They went too early. R was down. R could have got through and cleared NQZ. Zevi will still do the job. It's a 3-on-3. It's Mac 10. What can it deliver? Nothing. But Nyx baited in, swings for 2, and it falls to Kawes, and Kawes delivers. A transfer onto 2, and we are tied up again.
They were even expecting that. I think Nyx was aware that that could have been a possibility, and he's the one that swings, but his teammate isn't ready. If they both swung together, if that other player was looking the right way, that's map point for Fluxo, 100%. But Kawes, he gets that half second, and he's able to adjust a little bit faster. And paiN just about stay alive. Again, another tactical timeout being used, but only the first one, of course, of these maps.
Of course.
Of course. Where were these earlier, Fluxo? You know when paiN went on that massive run and recovered and then suddenly took the lead? And equalized the scoreline on the CT side, ran away with the lion's share of the rounds in this second half. Were there any timeouts being used then? No! 11-11. A close round win. Let's do it now. It's silly. I feel like one should definitely have been called earlier.
Yeah, especially when you lose 7 rounds in a row. Just take the 30 seconds to breathe. That's a frustrating one for Fluxo. Felt like that was theirs. They get to pick outside. They get all the control they want. Everything is set up for success. Oh, it was down there. Bard just walks around and clears control. That's the round. I think he wanted to cut off rotations in vent and didn't anticipate NQC being there, of course. He's out the fight to Lux.
In this round, you can breathe a little bit more. Big Uzira is so paranoid about the garage cross, but he should be looking at main. Oh, this timing has been hit. Or has it? Because they're all sat in this smoke. Big Uzira can now hear the footsteps, and Pyria just spams him. Again, it's Fluxo's awareness. Getting them through these rounds. Snow will find one. Kawes moves up heaven, but there's a player right behind him. These players on site need to live, and Kawes is providing an outlet. And whilst Pyria might find one, he needs to get the whole bloody lot. And he can't do it with 40 seconds left. Surely not. Knows the Lux is down. Sight low HP. Pyria. He's able to get the job done. A quad kill. Another moment of brilliance. Alpha an individual in this game. Fluxo find map point.
And an absurd 3K from Pyria. Coming up that
tap.
ladder. That one tap was disgusting, but even getting the kill in rafters there was difficult because he had to crouch at the top. The ladder movement technique there, just to get accurate on that first kill, was already a display of mechanical skill. But then the one tap to follow up. Beautifully played. Fails out Fluxo, gets them that point. Win both these maps versus paiN. Look, you're saying it. Look what paiN are working with. 2 M4s. They have a flashbang and a smoke left.
Oh, old familiar smoke. That's a CSGO one. That's going to land over towards Hell. So Fluxo indicating they want to take deep outside. NQZ is our resident grenade spotter in the wilderness of Nuke outside. Pyria did so much work in the previous round. Is now looking for even more impact, but Big Uzira's angle might just catch him off. If it not, it would be NQZ. But he hits the deck. paiN is doing everything in this game to give Fluxo the win. Oh, and Art's now spotted Snow.
Vigazera will get cleared in a second too. paiN, he's
paiN.
right there. paiN, hello. There it is.
Okay.
Nick gets Snow. Looking for two. Lux will live, but only for a moment. Fluxo took them every bloody round, but it looks like they're finally gonna get it done. 13-11. Fluxo take the win.
What a game. What a game. From Fluxo having a 9-3 half to paiN building back in to paiN having these back-to-back awesome rounds. There's that cat picture from Art again to light up the series. Fluxo winning 2-0 in back-to-back best of ones over paiN. The trajectory in the future, it's bright for this team.